When Caitríona Balfe appeared on the popular talk show that evening, no one, including the host, expected the moment that would soon shake the entire Outlander fandom. She walked onto the stage with her usual grace, smiling warmly as the audience applauded, seemingly ready for a standard promotional interview. Everything felt routine until the host leaned forward with a mischievous grin and said, "We have to talk about Sam Heughan." The crowd erupted with laughter, but Caitríona froze for a split second, her expression shifting in a way only the most observant fans would notice. It was the look of someone caught off guard by a question she wasn't sure she was ready to answer. The host pushed further, teasing her gently about the chemistry she shared with Sam, both on-screen and off. Caitríona tried to laugh it off, but her voice held a faint tremor that didn't go unnoticed. She tucked a strand of hair behind her ear and looked down for a moment, giving the audience a glimpse of vulnerability rarely seen in her interviews. When she finally lifted her head, her eyes held a softness that instantly quieted the room. Everyone sensed that something real, something unscripted, was coming. Trying to keep the atmosphere light, the host joked, "Come on, Caitríona, you can tell us, what makes Sam so different?" At first, she smiled politely, but the smile slowly faded into something deeper, almost reflective. She took a breath, paused, and let out a small, nervous laugh before admitting, "Oh, there's a lot I could say." The audience leaned forward, sensing the emotional weight behind those words. Even the host seemed surprised by how her tone shifted from playful to sincere. Caitríona continued, explaining how she and Sam had shared a bond forged through years of working together under extreme emotional and physical demands. She spoke about the trust that developed between them, how they could read each other's moods instantly, and how that connection made their performances feel alive. She admitted that sometimes scenes became so intense that she forgot the cameras were even there. "There's something about Sam," she said softly, "that makes everything feel safe and real." The room fell silent, stunned by the unexpected honesty. The host tried to jump in with a light-hearted comment, but Caitríona wasn't done speaking. She stared at her hands for a moment before revealing that there were times she leaned on Sam far more than she admitted publicly. She confessed that during some of the hardest moments of her career, Sam was the one who grounded her, supported her, and reminded her of her strength. "He's always been there," she said, her voice trembling just slightly. "Even when he didn't have to be." The audience reacted with audible gasps. As the cameras continued rolling, Caitríona acknowledged that she and Sam had avoided addressing rumors for years because they didn't want their friendship reduced to gossip. Yet her expression suggested there was more to the story, something deeper that she had kept hidden. "People assume they know everything," she began, choosing her words carefully. "But there are things between us that, well, they belong to us." Her voice cracked subtly on the last phrase, sent tremors through the crowd, and instantly became headline material. The host, sensing the gravity of the moment, asked gently, "Do you think you'll ever tell the full story?" Caitríona hesitated, glancing away as though weighing the consequences of her next sentence. When she finally looked back at the camera, her eyes shimmered with unspoken emotion. "Maybe one day," she whispered, "but I can say this. Sam means more to me than anyone knows." The audience fell completely silent, the kind of silence that comes when people realize they've witnessed something rare and real. But the moment that truly broke the internet came next. The host, clearly taken aback by her honesty, pressed her one last time, asking, "So, what exactly are your feelings toward Sam?" Caitríona swallowed hard and let out a long, shaky breath before speaking quietly into the microphone. "They're real," she said, her voice soft but unwavering. "My feelings for him have always been real." Gasps echoed across the studio, and within seconds, social media exploded. The interview ended shortly after, but the world was already in meltdown mode. Clips of Caitríona's confession spread across platforms at lightning speed, racking up millions of views in hours. Fans dissected every blink, smile, and hesitation, convinced they had finally heard the truth they'd suspected for years. And as the shockwaves continued to ripple, one question spread faster than any headline. What would Sam Heughan say now that Caitríona Balfe had admitted her true feelings live on television? The moment Caitríona's confession aired, the internet erupted into chaos so intense that even major entertainment outlets struggled to keep up. Within 30 minutes, the clip topped global trending charts, and every platform, from TikTok to Twitter, was flooded with reactions ranging from disbelief to pure emotional meltdown. Fans replayed the moment repeatedly, convinced they had just witnessed the most vulnerable statement Caitríona had ever made publicly. Memes, edits, and slow-motion analyses dominated social media. The world wanted just one thing now: Sam Heughan's response. Sam, however, remained silent for several hours following the broadcast, which only intensified the speculation. His social media accounts stayed eerily inactive, making fans wonder if he was processing what had happened or deliberately avoiding the spotlight. Some insiders claimed he had been filming at the time and had no idea what Caitríona had said until later. Others suggested he had seen the clip immediately and was deciding carefully how to respond. Whatever the truth was, the silence felt louder than words. When Sam finally emerged online, his post was simple: a single black and white photo of him standing backstage somewhere, staring thoughtfully at the floor. The caption read, "Some truths are hard to hear, and even harder to say." That cryptic message sent fans into a frenzy, believing it was directly aimed at Caitríona's admission. Comments flooded in within seconds, many begging him to elaborate, others encouraging him to just say it back. Sam offered no additional context, leaving everyone suspended in a state of emotional confusion. As reporters scrambled for more information, a new twist emerged from someone inside the production team of the talk show. According to this insider, Sam had received several private messages during the broadcast from colleagues who watched the interview live. They claimed Sam looked stunned and deeply moved when he finally saw Caitríona's confession backstage. One source even said that Sam left the set early to make a private phone call. Fans immediately assumed the call was to Caitríona. Meanwhile, speculation heated up further when behind-the-scenes footage from the talk show studio leaked online. In the clip, shot right after the cameras stopped rolling, Caitríona could be seen walking backstage with a visibly shaken expression. She paused for a moment, took a deep breath, and then checked her phone. Fans noticed her expression soften, almost like relief, as she read a message. Many believed it was Sam texting her in real time. The clip ended with Caitríona placing a hand over her heart, as though holding back overwhelming emotion. As the world devoured every detail, entertainment journalists began releasing long-form analyses trying to decode the meaning behind Caitríona's confession. Some argued it was a heartfelt admission of love disguised as professional appreciation. Others believed it was a subtle acknowledgement of a deeper emotional connection the two had shared for years but never addressed publicly. Critics weighed in as well, noting that her voice, body language, and emotional hesitations all suggested she had spoken from a place of genuine vulnerability. Theories multiplied by the minute. Then came an unexpected development. A close friend of Caitríona's spoke anonymously to a major magazine, revealing that the actress had been carrying these feelings for a very long time. The friend claimed the two leads had always shared a connection that went far beyond typical co-stars. According to the source, Caitríona's confession was not scripted, rehearsed, or planned. It came out naturally because the moment felt right. This revelation added a startling new dimension to the unfolding drama. Across the world, fans waited breathlessly for Sam to say something more, anything more, that could clarify the nature of their relationship. Pressure mounted as entertainment shows speculated whether Caitríona's confession could spark a new chapter between the two actors. Social media campaigns emerged overnight, with hashtags urging Sam to tell his side and speak his truth. Comment sections filled with heartfelt messages from fans who had supported them for nearly a decade. The anticipation became almost unbearable. Finally, late that night, Sam posted again, this time with a video message. He looked nervous but sincere as he thanked fans for their overwhelming reactions and acknowledged the intensity of the day. Then he spoke carefully, saying, "What Caitríona shared, it meant more to me than I can explain right now. His expression softened as he continued, "She's been a constant in my life. Someone I trust completely. Someone who knows the real me." He didn't say the words fans were hoping for, but he didn't deny anything either. The video ended with Sam promising to talk more soon, leaving the entire world suspended in emotional limbo. Fans felt they were witnessing something monumental. Not a PR moment, not a scripted tease, but the beginning of a truth finally coming to the surface after 10 long years. And as the internet continued to buzz with excitement, one question remained more urgent than ever. Would Sam Heughan finally admit his true feelings too?